Hey, how many of y'all done heard the story about me being? Hey, I'm in the mood to tell it. How many of y'all done heard the story about First Choice Johnny? How many of y'all done heard the story about First Choice Johnny? Hey, y'all go follow me on my main page, JOETB3. How many of y'all done heard the story about First Choice Johnny? This will go. Hey, if you ain't already following me, follow me. It's a lot of new people on here then. Hey, if you ain't already following me, hit the follow button, hit the follow button, hit the follow button. Hey, share the live. Hey, share the. I don't know if McKenna, I don't know if he got one or not. Hey, share the live too. Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. Y'all finna hear First Choice Johnny then. I'm finna cut up. JTB3.org for the book. JTB3.org. JTB3.org. Hey, listen, check this out. So I'm on the run. I'm on the run for attempted murder. I done hit a person 3 times. Pop, 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 pop. Shots firing everywhere. I let off a 60-round clip. I hit a guy in the back, in the arm, and in the butt. So I go on the run. I jump a fence. Boom. Make a long story short, my body shut down. They said I was low on potassium. They take me to the hospital. They rolled this guy in that I had allegedly, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? When they rolled him in the hospital, he bent over like this. I'm laying in there, I'm eating bananas and drinking water. They said, is that the guy right there that shot you? He said, man, I don't know who shot me. I said, oh, let me get on up out of here then. Yeah, Lawrence McKenna, that's his name, from Memphis, Tennessee. So I get up, he was like, oh, no. He was like, no, you ain't going nowhere. You finna go down to the counter. He said, we got the guns and stuff in the car. I had an AK-47 and a 9 in the car. He said, oh, you going down to the counter. I said, I ain't going to no counter. I said, I ain't going to the counter. He said, what? Well, he said, what makes you think you're not going to jail? He said, what makes you think you're not going to jail? You just went on a high-speed chase, sir. You just went on a high-speed chase. We got you on felony evading and attempted murder. I said, I'm only 17. He said, you're kidding me. I said, I'm only 17 years old, sir. I was born in 1987. I'm going to juvie. Take me to juvenile, sir. He was like, well, wherever you're going, you're not going home. You're not going home. He mad now because I ain't going to jail. Wherever you're going, you're not going home. All right, get on up out my face. Donut breath. What's wrong with you? Get on up out my face, donut breath. Ain't nobody finna do this with you. Come on up off of me, man. Well, look. So they transport me to Rutherford County Detention Center. If y'all ain't already follow me. This story right here gonna be the one. They transport me to Rutherford County Detention Center. Then I had braids. I got braids in the top, I got plaits in the back, and I got the bottom grill in. So when I get there, they already trying to make me take my grill out of my mouth. Don't put your fingers in my mouth, I won't bite you. You know, I've been locked up. Listen, I done been locked up several times at this point. I know what they can and can't do. Don't put your fingers in my mouth. Don't put your fingers in my mouth. I'm keeping these. I'm keeping these. I'm keeping these. Quit playing with me. So then they put me. So then look. So then they sit me in this little room. They sit me in this little room, and they tell me, "You got to take your hair down." I'm not taking my hair down. You take it down. It's a woman talking to me. Man, I ain't taking my hair down. You can take it down. I'm not taking my hair down. Well, you gonna take it down. You gonna take it down, or you will be in here. I don't care. I don't care. I put this shoulder up, and I drop them. Because I don't care. I don't care. I'm not taking my hair down. I'm not taking my hair down. So she called herself going to go get the reinforcement. She walk out the door with a little attitude. Don't nobody care nothing about you walking hard. You from the projects anyway, little dirty feet. Little dirty feet. Don't nobody care nothing about you walking hard, little dirty feet. Look, with them little bunions on your toe, I guarantee you got a little corn on your pinky toe, walking like that. And your shoe was leaning over a little bit. Yeah, don't nobody care nothing about that. So she come back with the reinforcements. She come back with the reinforcements. They come through like they hard or something. Man, I stand straight up, man. Go on, sit down. Now, y'all walk in here like y'all want to try something. They done beat me up in juvie before. If you ain't read the book, that's in there too. They done beat me up in juvie before. It ain't gonna happen tonight. It ain't gonna happen tonight, Doc. It ain't gonna happen tonight. It ain't gonna happen tonight. I'm two pieces somebody. I'm for the two pieces. Man, go on sit down, man. Take down your hair. Man, I'm not taking down my hair, homie. Y'all can take it down. I'm not taking down my hair, homie. You can't put your hands on me. I done been locked up several times. I know the routine, man. You can't put your hands on me. I'm not taking my hair down. Point blank period. He said, well, I tell you what. We're going to lock you up in this room. Rutherford County is hard. I tell you that. Rutherford County Detention Center, that's hard time. But check this out. They still got the bars and everything. They need to do away with it. So they take me in this little room. Look, they take me in this little bitty room. And they tell me that I got to stay in this room until I take my hair down. I'm thinking in the cell, I got attempted murder case already. I get the attempted murder case because this girl, the girl I'm dealing with at the time, I'm trapping at the time, she done told me she done flushed a quarter bird down the toilet. That's 252 grams stuffed in some baby powder. You ain't think a quarter bird could smell like bleach? You didn't think a quarter bird could smell so sweet? Nope. It's a quarter bird missing. I got an attempted murder case. I'm sitting in here and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know who finna go get my money, what they doing with my money. The only thing I can come up with is, I'm finna play crazy. Yeah, I just got a bright idea. So look, so at this point, they got me in handcuffs and shackles. So I'm walking around and you can hear it. Dramatic effect me, please. Dramatic effect me. When I'm walking, you can hear that chain sliding up against the floor. And with them on my hand, you can hear them. So I'm walking, I'm pacing the floor back and forth. So I'm waiting for him to come around the corner and tell me and ask me what I'm doing. Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. She come around. She look in the little window. You still ain't took your hair down? She still a little jazzy. You still ain't took your hair down? You ain't gonna take your hair down? I turn and give her the look of death. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other through the little window. She said, what's wrong with you? She think it's a game. All right, playtime is over. I'm looking at her. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm hearing voices. She said, huh? Excuse me? She said, what you say? I said, I'm hearing voices. Who hearing voices? I'm hearing voices. She said, oh, excuse me, I'll be right back. She walk off. I'm in here. Oh, game face still on. Ain't no laugh, ain't no smirk, ain't no laugh, ain't no nothing. I'm in here. She bring the reinforcements around the corner. They come in there, hey, Baker, what's going on? At this point, I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other. I done dropped the tear and everything. I said, man, I'm hearing voices. He said, what they telling you? What they telling you? I said, man, they telling me to harm myself and other people. And I'm still pacing the floor at the same time. He said, man, you all right in there? I said, no, I ain't all right. No, I ain't all right. He said, man, hold on real quick, man. He said, man, just hold on real quick. He said, man, he said, I'm finna go call mobile crisis. He said, man, just hold tight. Hold on real quick. He said, I'll be right back. Hold on. So he walk off. Link in the bio, go get the book, jtb3.org. So he walk off, boom. Now I'm thinking, I still got my game face on. I'm thinking, okay, now they finna let me out. They finna call whoever they finna call. I'm finna put it on them too. I'm not finna play with these people. I got an attempted murder charge. I got a quarter bird out there. I got a couple of $1,000 out there. And I got my box Chevy out there. And then I got a thick little red bone junk out there that everybody in the streets won't, probably trying to drop pig on. I got to get back to the streets. I'm desperate. As a matter of fact, you know what? They can have the drugs. They can have the money. They can have the car. You're not finna put no pig in my girl. You're not finna drop no pig. You can take all of that. I'm not trying to call home talking about it and hear somebody dropping pig. I'm desperate. Check this out. So look. They come back to the door. They let me out. They say, come on out, man. Come on out. Oh, they being real nice now. come on out, man. Come on out. Everything all right. Come on out. I'm gonna take you back into this room where you was at first. I come out, dramatic effect me, please. He says, yeah, just go on in that room, go on in there, just say, take your seat. He said, you all right, need anything? Need anything? I said, no, I don't need. He said, mobile crisis will be here in a minute, just sit. When I sit down, it's a pole. It's a pole in between my legs. So the chain is the chain resting on the metal. So when I move, when I move the chain, it sounds like a scary movie here, I promise you. It's complete silence in here. You don't hear, ain't nothing. And I'm rocking my leg. So then the lady come. She come in, when she come in, she got a little thing. She said, Baker, you all right in there? I lean back in the seat. I'm leaning back in the seat like this. Is it okay? Is it okay for me to come in? You're not going to try to hurt me, are you? All right, I'm coming in. She sit down. How you doing today? I read about your charges. You have a lot going on. I'm sorry to hear that. But they told me that you had you've been hearing some voices. Been having some hallucinations. You been having any hallucinations today? I'm looking at her, she looking at me. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. We looking at each other. See, I'm hearing voices. She said, and if you don't mind, and what are the voices saying? I said, man, they telling me to harm myself and other people. And is it a male voice? Is it a male voice or a female voice? A male voice or female voice? So it's a male voice. Can you tell me some of the things that the voices are saying? I'll run down a whole list of stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me get it down. Let me get it down. Now, I said, hold on. I said, listen. I said, no, she said, what's it? And she said, does he have a name? She said, does it have a name? I said, yes, it does. It does. She said, and what is his name? This guy who's talking to you, what is his name? She said, is the voice more like an audible voice, or is it like a voice that you're hearing in your head? I said, excuse me? She said, is it like an audible voice, like I'm talking to you, or is it more of like a voice that you're hearing in your head? She talked to me like I'm slow. She not knowing what's really going on. Is it a voice inside of your head, or is it like an audible voice that's coming like me talking to you? I said, oh, it's an audible voice. It's like coming from the corner. Coming from the corner in here? Like which corner? Which corner? That one. It's coming from over there in the left corner. Over there? That's where you're hearing it from? Okay. Are you hearing it in your left ear? Your right ear? I'm hearing it in both ears. I'm hearing it in both ears. She was like, okay, and what's his name? First Choice Johnny. First Choice Johnny. She said, and why do you call him that? I said, because whatever he say first, that's what we're gonna do. She said, oh, really? Has he ever told you to do anything? Yeah. She said, and she said, when that starts to happen, like what happens when that happens? I said, first things start to go real dark, it get real black. And then when it get pitch black, I get real thirsty. She said, you get real thirsty. You said, what do you mean pitch black? What do you mean like things go black? Like you black out? I said, I believe that's what it is. Because by the time I done snap back and things done happen. She was like, what? So this has happened before? Oh my Lord, are you okay? She said, so this has happened before? I said, yeah. She said, are you thirsty? Yeah. Oh, hold on one second. So she walk out. I'm sitting there like this. She knock on the door. Officer, guard, could you get Joe a cup of water, please? He's thirsty. Could you get Joe a cup of water? Thank you, thank you. She walked back over. Okay, now where were we? So at this point, dramatic effect me, please. I got the handcuffs. I got my hands sitting on the table where they visible. I gotta have my hands on the table. And that metal pole, now I started rocking my leg on the metal. She said, now, where were we? First choice, Johnny. I'm like, I ain't saying, at this point, I ain't even saying nothing to her. She was like, okay, you're gonna have to help me so I can help you. I can't. They bring the water in. I down about 10 cups of water back to back. Slam the cup down every time. She's like, oh, you need some more water? You need some more water? Yeah. Guard, can you bring Joe another cup of water in here, please? Can you bring Joe another cup of water? I down about 5 to 10 cups of water in there. She gonna say, well, you know what, Joe? I'm gonna go ahead and make a decision tonight and say, we're gonna go ahead and hold you here. We're gonna go ahead and hold you here. We're not gonna transport you to Middle Tennessee Mental Health. When she said Middle Tennessee Mental Health, only thing my brain was computing, okay, what is Middle Tennessee Mental Health? Never heard of it. I don't know. I don't even really know where I'm going with this. I just wasn't trying to take down my hair, and I'm trying to find a way to escape. But you just mentioned another placement. So now I'm trying to pay attention. She said, we're not going to transport you to Middle Tennessee Mental Health tonight. You know, if you need to be evaluated again, if we need to come in, we need to bring mobile crisis in again, we'll bring mobile crisis in and we'll go from there. But tonight, as of tonight, I don't feel like we need to medicate you or anything. So I'm gonna leave this in my notes, and yeah, that'll be it for tonight, okay? You get you some rest, okay? Oh, she leave out. I'm still sitting there thinking, what is Middle Tennessee Mental Health? Huh. Interesting. They don't ask me to take down my hair. They take me to the cell. But they take me to a cell where it's bars, where they can walk through, and they got me in the basement in the observation cell where they can come and watch me all the time. I ain't on suicide watch, but they treat me like a suicide. They treat me like suicide, like I'm on suicide prevention. So check this out. So the next morning, as soon as I get up, I jump straight into character. Wherever Middle Tennessee is, oh, I'm going now. I sit on the end of the bed. I'm looking down in the corner of the wall. They got to come by and monitor me about every 15 minutes. So they come back. Baker, how you doing? I don't say nothing. I don't even look. I just keep looking down in the corner. I just keep looking down. Follow me on my main page, JOETB3. If y'all on my other TikTok page, y'all go follow me on my main page, JOETB3. JOETB3. Check this out. Because y'all got to hear this. Hold on. Listen. So they come back, I'm looking down in the corner of the wall. So the second time she come back, she said, Baker, you okay? You okay, Baker? What's going on? What's going on, Baker? Who's in there, Baker? Look at me. I can see it out of the corner of my eye, but I ain't even, my IG is BAKERII. Yeah, this is a true story. It's in my book. If you ain't got the book, go get the book. JTB3.org. JTB3.org. She said, Baker, look at me. Ain't nobody in there, Baker. Look at me. I'm looking down at the corner. And now I gotta be dead serious. Because now they got all of the other juveniles, they all on the door. Man, he crazy, y'all. Man, he over here tripping, y'all. They laughing, they giggling, and I gotta stay serious. I gotta stay in character the whole time. I'm just sitting there. Baker, hold on, go get you some help. She leave. She come back with the reinforcements, the guy. Baker, my guy, my dude. Snap out of it, Baker, snap. Look at me, homie. Look at me. The whole time I'm sitting there. Like I don't hear nothing, I don't see. Ain't nobody in there with you, Baker. Ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody talking to you. Listen. Talk to me. Look at me so I can help you. Look at me so I can help you. He said, listen, I need you to put your feet on the, I need you to put your feet up here on the pole. I need you to put your feet up here so I can put the shackles on you. If I can put the shackles on you, Then I can put the handcuffs on. I can bring you out of the cell. He said, but I can't open this cell door without you being restrained. He said, listen to me, Baker. Baker, look at me. He said, look at me. I hit him with the slow motion. Dramatic effect me, please. Put your feet up here, Baker. Baker, look at me. Put your feet up here, Baker. I put my feet up here. He said, now stand up, stand up. I hit it. Dramatic effect me, please. Put your hands right here, Baker. Slide your hands right here through. Come on, I'm trying to help you, Baker. Slide your hands through here. Slide your hands through here. He said, now step back, step back. Let me open up the door. Step back. Ain't nobody in there but you, Baker. Ain't nobody in that cell but you, Baker. Don't look over there. Don't look over there. Don't look over there. Ain't nobody in the cell but you, Baker. Ain't nobody in the cell but you. Step back. I got you. He hit the key. Lock. He said, come on. Come on. Slow motion. Dramatic effect me, please. I come up out of there. He said, come on, I'm gonna put you in this room right here. I'm gonna put you in this room right here. I'm finna call mobile crisis. We're gonna get this sorted out today, baby. Don't worry, I got you. When he slammed the door, boom, I promise, it sounded like it was 30 locks on the door. I said, my God, how many locks on the door? So look, I'm sitting in the seat they got me sitting in. Again, it's a pole. It's a pole underneath my chain. It's a pole. My chain resting on the pole. And then they got me in a two-way mirror. They can see in, but I can't see them. But I know they back there because I can hear them a little bit. They watching me inside the room, and I can't turn around and look at them. But my back is to them. So finally, after I'm in here about 10, 15 minutes just sitting there, I heard mobile crisis come. They letting the lady in. They knock on the door. Baker, we about to let mobile crisis come in and speak to you, okay? I hear the locks again. They open up the door real slow. Baker, we got somebody here to help you. And the first thing I noticed was, that ain't the same lady. I'm finna have to do it all over. But I'm keeping my composure. I'm thinking, that ain't the same woman. 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 She come in, Baker, she got the glasses on too though. Baker, how you feeling today? How you feeling today? Yeah, they gave us a call. They gave us a call. They told us about what was going on. I'm sorry. I hate that you're going through that. I hate that you're going through that today, but we're going to get it worked out today. We're going to get it worked out, okay? Okay? We're going to get it worked out. I'm sitting in the chair like this. Listen, I already got my leg rocking. Dramatic effect me, please. I'm not even finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you like I was playing with that last woman. I ain't even got no time for you to say, we just gonna keep you here. You finna get the works, little mama. I'm letting her. She said, are you okay? She said, I see here in your notes, they said, you get very thirsty. She said, are you thirsty? Do I need to get you some water? I said, I don't say nothing. I ain't saying not one word. She said, you need me to get you some water? Water? Get us some water? They open up the door. I'm down in cups of water. She keep on talking. I'm it's finally I hit her with the shh. She said, excuse me? She said, what? I said, shh. She said, okay. I point, she got the pen in my hand. I point at the pen. She said, are you gonna hurt? I said, shh. I reach over, grab the pen out of her hand. I point down at her notepads. She slid it over to me. What's up, Carl? She slid the note pen over to me. I write on there, he's telling me to hurt people and myself. I slide it back to her. She grabbed it. She said, and what are y'all? She right back. She handed back to me. She asked me, she said, when he tells you to do that, what do you say? I write on there, I refuse. I slide it back to her. Here. She grabbed it. She busts out and say, you refuse? I said, shh. She get the writing. She said, how am I going to? I said, shh. I get the rock in that chain faster. Drink the water. She said, I don't. I said, shh. She slid it back to me. When she slid it back to me, while I'm writing, she started talking. I dropped the paper, dropped the pen, looked up at her. Listen, this is a true story. This is a true story. I dropped the pen and paper when she started talking. I said, shh. She said, what is it? I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other. I drop a tear down my face. I said, he in here. She said, oh my God. She grabbed the pen, she reached over the table. Grabbed all her notebook, ran to the door. I'm talking about they open the door, they slammed it up. True story, man. True story. Hey, listen. Hold on. Let me find my pen. I gotta show you again. This is exactly how it happened, man. I'm sitting in there, and she started talking. She said, baby, I said, I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other. I let that tear roll down my face. She said, what is it? I said, he in here. She said, oh my. Listen, that little white lady was moving so fast. Man, listen. And look, I'm still sitting there. I'm sitting there just chilling. At this point, I'm kind of rocking like that. I'm in the chill like that. Listen, I know they behind me talking. I heard a woman say, transfer him to Middle Tennessee on an emergency transfer right now. The woman say, oh my God. She said, what happened? What happened? While they sitting back there talking, I raise up. Listen, this is a true story, man. I raise up out of the seat slow. Dramatic effect me, please. I raise up out of the seat. I turn around to, it's a one-way mirror. They can see in, but I can't see out. But I know they watching. I turn around, take the handcuffs and slam them up against the mirror. I slam them up against the mirror. Boom! I said, get me out of here now. I heard the lady say, oh my God, he is crazy. Then I turn back around. I turn back around and sit back down. Chilling. I sit in there for about 30 minutes. They Baker, come on, we about to transport you up here to Middle Tennessee. They're gonna get you some help. Listen, I was sitting, if y'all could have heard it though, if you could have heard it, I'm sitting in there, I'm sitting in that chair. I raised up. I turned around. Boom! Get me out of here now. She said, oh my God, he is crazy. Get him out of here. Trailer. I said, I turn back around and sit in the seat. Tennessee Mental Health. I was there in the next 45 minutes. I'm in Middle Tennessee Mental Health in the next 45 minutes. I walked through that thing with the handcuff. I'm already trying to peep the scene, what I need to do and how I need to do it. They telling me I ain't gonna be able to see the doctors or none of that until the morning. I ain't gonna see no psychiatrist, none of that. They ain't gonna give me no, I ain't gonna have none of that until the morning. So I'm like, that's what's up, that's cool. They tell me I got a roommate in the room I'm going to. So when I go in the room, I hit the light, I turn the light on. Fire. The little kid raised up off the bed. Oh, he a cutter. He got cuts on his entire body, his entire front side. He just got little cuts all over him, everywhere. I'm talking about all the way down to his toes, up his whole leg, everywhere. He just a little cutter. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff. Whole body. And I was looking. He raised up off the bed. Hey, what's your name? He think he got a friend in me. Now what? I said, man, I'm Joe. I said, man, what's up? He tell me his name. He said, so what are you here for? What are you here for? I said, man, because at this point I'm still thinking he could be the police. I gotta be as real with him as I am with the psychiatrist and everybody else, because I already got the script done. I just got a message from my people. Listen. He said, what are you here for? What are you? He excited. He excited that he done got a little roommate. Listen, we're not gonna be playing no weird games up in here. Both of us are not crazy, bro. I'm trying to go home before somebody start dropping pig in my old lady, homie. I don't know what you got going on. I'm in here. I'm trying to get back to selling drugs, my money, and that woman. I don't know what you got going on. He said, what are you here for? What are you here for? I said, I'll be hearing voices. He said, oh, really? Really? He said, what did they be saying? What did they say? I said, man, they a little weird. I said, oh, this dude here think he got a friend in here. He got a buddy. He said, oh, what did they be saying? I said, man, I'm finna go to bed, man. I'm finna go to bed. I said, man, it's been a long night. I'm finna lay down. He said, man, I hear people all the time talk about hearing voices and stuff like that. I didn't know if it, he said, you ever hurt yourself? I said, look, man, I'm finna lay down. I'm finna give me some rest. We'll talk in the morning. We'll talk in the morning, roommate. We'll talk in the morning, roommate. He was like, okay, cool. So I listen. I lay down. Listen, man. Listen, this is a true story, man. This is the truth. Nothing fabricated. All this is a true story. It's in the book, jtb3.org. That's the website. Listen, I lay down in the bed. My back is turned towards him. His bunk on this side, my bunk on this side, and I'm faced towards the wall. I'm looking at the wall. I'm laying on the pillow and I'm looking at the wall. So if anybody stand up behind me, I can see their shadow on the wall because of where the light is placed. So I'm laying there and I hear him raise up off his bed. He raised up. He said, Joe. He started whispering. And I'm laying here and I'm thinking, I'm finna have to hurt this boy. He said, Joe, are you asleep, Joe? I hear him raise up off the bed. He done took a couple steps. Joe, you awake, Joe? I see his shadow now on my wall. I'm just laying there. I'm thinking quick. I'm thinking, okay, what am I finna, how I'm finna play this? Like, cause if I turn around, he got a blade. I don't know. I'm finna have to go and do it to him. But look, he said, this is where he said, Joe, I don't want TikTok to block, but let's pay attention. He said, Joe, I'm gonna kill you tonight, Joe. I said, when he said that, it got real. I said, whoa. He kept saying, Joe, I'm gonna. And every time he said it, he was stepping closer. I could see his shadow getting bigger and bigger on the wall while he was getting closer. He said, I'm telling the truth. This is right. Listen, go read my book. I'm telling the truth, man. This happened in real life, man. The man said, Joe. And he kept inching towards me. You know how you can feel that that like somebody right behind you, you feel it tingle up your spine. He had started getting that close to me. And I'm still laying there, I'm thinking, man, dramatic effect me, please. Soon as he get close enough, he's, Joe, I'm gonna. And before he even finished, I said, shh. He said, huh? He said, Joe, what? He said, what? He said, you up? He said, you awake? The book 20. Go to jtb3.org. jtb3.org. He said, he said, Joe. I said, shh. He said, Joe. He said, you up? He said, you awake? He said, you hearing voices? He done switched up. He said, you hearing voices? I said, shh. He said, what is he saying? He said, what is he saying? What is he saying? He said, you okay? You okay? So I said, shh. Oh, he go right back full fledged. My boy said, I'm gonna kill you tonight, Joe. And by this time, DM me the name on your order. DM me the name on your order, baby, on my Instagram. BAKERIII. He get up close enough to me. As soon as he leaned over me, listen, he leaned over me. He said, Joe. Soon as he said it, I grabbed my pillow. I raised up, grabbed my pillow, grabbed his face. He's jumped down. His feet, I'm talking about feet dangling all in. Yeah, you, Erica, yeah, hit me up. Erica, wrong, yeah, we talked. I got his face in the pillow. Man, what's wrong with you? I take his face out the pillow. He said, Joe, I'm sorry. I said, man, what's wrong with you? What? His feet dangling off the bed. I said, man, look, man, cheat, man. I'm sorry, Joe. Listen, after that last time when I pushed his face in the pillow, I rose up and I pushed him. I said, go to bed, man. What's wrong with you? He said, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He said, we got to be up early in the morning. We got to go to breakfast at 6. We got to be in class by 6:30. He said, I don't know if you have a toothbrush and toothpaste, but I got extra toothpaste, extra toothbrush, and a wash rag if you need to wash your face. He said, I'll wake you up in the morning so we're on time. I said, if you're not on time, they won't let you have breakfast. He said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. He said, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm so sorry. My man laid down in that bed. Didn't make a peep. Listen, I laid out. Listen, I laid there. Listen. The boy wake up. Hey, Joe. I just want to let you know it's about time for breakfast. I got your toothpaste and toothbrush out. It's in the bathroom. It's right here. You go in there. He said, everything's already situated. I'm going to go ahead and go. But I just wanted to wake you up and let you know it's time to go to breakfast. It's time to go to breakfast. My boy wake up. I get up. New sheriff in town around here. Y'all want to play crazy? Two can play that game. What is you saying? Listen. Spit on the mirror instead of in the sink. Y'all want to play crazy? You got that? Hey, listen. Y'all think I'm playing though? True story. JTB3.org. JTB3.org, man. Go get the book. I got another book I'm dropping at the end of the month. It's called At War With Myself. And the first story I'm going to tell is about my affair with a married lady. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, I got stories for days. The first story, y'all gonna hear me drop it in probably a couple days. The first story I'm telling is the affair. The affair. Yeah. Just stay tuned for that. Go get the book, jtb3.org. jtb3.org. Hey, I see y'all running off the line too. Hey, if you enjoyed your time tonight, if you already got the book, you don't want to go get a book, drop me a dollar on Cash App. Okay, so boom 1. Okay, so boom 1. That's my Cash App. Okay, so boom 1. I could have told more to the store. They started running off. Okay, so boom 1. Appreciate that. You already pre-ordered. Yeah, I got the next book, At War With Myself. You can pre-order it too. It's on my website. Okay, so boom 1. That's my Cash App. The book, jtb3.org. jtb3.org. Y'all, you gonna have to catch me. You gonna have to come back on here after 9 to get the rest of the story. I'll be back on here after 9 to get the rest of the story. I promise I got you. I promise you gonna have to come back. You gonna have to come see me at 9. You gonna have to come see me after 9. You know, we do after dark. We do after night, after dark, after special. You know, it go down. It's 6:14 where I'm at. It's 6:14 where I'm at. Go to jtb3.org. It's 6:14 where I'm at. jtb3.org. If you enjoyed it, send me $1. Cash out. Okay, so boom 1. Okay, so boom 1. Okay, so boom 1. Okay, so boom 1. Hey, why I got y'all on here real quick? Why I got y'all on here before y'all run out? Listen. Let me tell you about the goodness. Let me tell you about the goodness of the Most High, though. Let me tell you about the goodness of the Most High. Listen. If you done heard bits and pieces of this story, listen. If you don't know the story, I got locked up in 2007 for special aggravated robbery, special aggravated kidnapping, first degree premeditated murder. Then I had 3 counts of felony murder. Been in and out of trouble pretty much my whole life. From the age 14 all the way up to the age 18, I was in and out of juvie. By the time I was getting ready to turn 19, that's when I caught the case. I went to prison, 19 years old. At one point in time, I was in the cell with my dad. Me and my daddy was cells. Before that, me and my brother was in the cell together. Beat my brother up in the cell. I almost killed him in the cell. That's the whole story I can tell you too. Not only that, for those, I was going with the police officer, dropping pee. You know what I'm saying? I was dropping pee. But listen, when I left the prison where I was with my daddy, I went to another prison where my uncle lived. My daddy brother who was doing 75 years. You know what I'm saying? Big time gang member, hood crip. But it changed his life though, gave his life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? And after watching him under them circumstances, I was like, you know what? Why not? You know what I'm saying? And anytime I tell this story, anytime I'm telling my stories, when I go back, anytime I'm gonna give you the rest of the story. You gotta come back after 9. Anytime I'm telling them stories, it's no way during when I'm telling, I'm not thinking about the goodness of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because statistically, I shouldn't be where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Coming from where I'm coming from, most people, they end up dead or they end up in prison for the rest of their life. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for, you know what I'm saying, what I'm able to do. I'm going to do a podcast. I'm finna do a podcast right now, too. I'm finna record my next one now. You know what I'm saying? My cash app, okay, so boom 1. OKSOBOOM1. Yeah, he spared me. Listen, I was taking 23. It's on all platforms. My podcast is called 180. You spell it though. I can't even remember. Literally, you on here? Anybody got the name of my podcast on here? It's 1, then the number 100, then 8 TY 180. 180. Man, if you've been struggling, listen, if you've been struggling with your faith, you know what I'm saying, if you've been feeling like you ain't worthy, if you've been feeling like, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that you done did, you feeling like you can't go to the king, man, use my story and realize, man, you can still go. You know what I'm saying? You can still go. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be able to speak the way I'm speaking today. I'd have lost my mind a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Taking all them medications, I should have been lost my mind. Coming from where I come from, I should have been lost my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I thank the Most High for healing. I thank him for grace. I thank him for his mercy. I thank him for his patience. You know what I'm saying? Because looking at it, you know what I'm saying, I most definitely shouldn't be standing here talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? When I look back at it, it was a mess. It was a mess. A lot of people quote this scripture when they say, you know what I'm saying, what the enemy meant for evil, the Most High turned it and used it for good. It's another scripture. I think it's Romans 8:23, Romans 8:28. He said, what's the name of what? What's the name of what? What you need? Go to jtb3.org. jtb3.org. He said all things work together. The podcast is 180. Somebody just typed it on here. It's the number 1. Then you spell out 100. Then instead 80 is 8 TY. It's 180. 180. Put the number 100 8 TY 180. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love. My cash app, okay, so boom one. He said, all things work together for the good of those who, all things work together for the good of those who love him, who was called according to his will and purpose. Listen to me. When he say all things, when he say all the things that I went through, all the things that I experienced, all the things that I did, it was, he was able to turn my heart, turn my mind, change my heart, and me be able to give it, you know what I'm saying, to where somebody can get something from it. He use it, he take away the darkness, he take away the dark of it, and he be able to give it to you in a way where you can shed light. You know what I'm saying? Where you can shed light in situations. So many people that's why you don't understand the hand of the Most High. You don't understand the hand of the hand or the mind of the Most High. He said his thoughts are not our thoughts, his ways are not our ways. So many people will look back and be judgmental, but them same people will be the same ones who said that they was praying for you. If they was praying for you, they would have had to sit back and say, trust the process. Trust the process, because the Most High, somebody had to trust your process. It ain't a soul walking who ain't fell short. He said we all have fallen short of the gospel, of the glory of the Most High. You got to sit back. You got to trust people's process, because if the hand of the Most High is on it, he's most definitely gonna turn and use that to where you can shed light in people's life. He said, let your light shine so that others may see and glorify your Father who is in heaven. And that's what I try to use my platform for, to the best of my ability. I get on here and cut up because I want you to see the raw meat. If I don't give it to you raw and tell you how awful I was, if I don't give it to you where you can't see how his way of thinking was messed up, if I don't give it to you cut like that, you can't see how good he been to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them, and I ain't saying I'm not one of them who gonna stand up and say, man, you know, I was depressed and this is now. I need to give you the full story. I need to give you the full story so you can see the ugly, so you can see how ugly it was and how the Most High chose to look at this though. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Look at this though. Look at this though. You think you so far away? Look. You can have your mind changed. He said, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That means to form new ideals. Romans 12:2. Romans 12:2. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't grow up in no church. I ain't no pew baby. I don't know church songs, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of that. I started learning the word the last 2.5 years in prison. All of that is divine revelation. You know what I'm saying? I took that word and wrote it on my heart. Took it and wrote it on my tongue. Took it and it carried me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these people that was groomed. I don't have church etiquette. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look a certain way, talk a certain way, dress a certain way. I don't have church etiquette. What you see to me, when you see me, I bear my soul. You know what I'm saying? I bear my soul. I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. I have no problem with the vulnerability. I have no problem with being, I'm unashamed. Listen, dramatic effect me, please. I'm unashamed of the gospel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of them believers who make you feel like, oh, he perfect. Oh, he don't do this. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And the next book I'm finna drop, man, listen to me. The Most High hand been all over me for these 4 years I've been home. And at one point in time, man, listen, I jumped back in the street. I was selling heroin and going preaching in church the next morning, man. But he never removed his hand from me, because I never stopped striving. He always provided a way for me to get out of it when I fell into them temptations. That's the scripture. He said, you know what I'm saying? We fall short into them temptations. He said, but he always planned a way of escape. And it happened several times. Fell short several times. He still gave me another way because I kept pushing. But most people, listen, when they see you fall, especially believers, most believers, when they see you fall, the only thing they want to do is say, I told you. So you ain't never failed? You ain't never failed? Come on, man. And I'm grateful for that, man. And that's why the next book is called At War with Myself. After doing 10 years in prison, and then coming home, before I walk out of there, I'm thinking I'm prepared for success, to come back out here into society. And then when you step out here, you realize you haven't healed from a lot of stuff. And you don't realize you haven't healed from it until you see it. You realize that I still had a lot of unforgiveness. I still had a lot of resentment. I still had a lot of vengeance on my heart for a lot of different things that I didn't even realize. You know what I'm saying? Just moving to Dallas here recently. I've been in Dallas 2 months now. You know what I'm saying? I just realized here living in Dallas that I suffer from PTSD. It's a lot of things that I wasn't able to see until I came home. You know what I'm saying? I've been in crazy environments all of my life, so that was my norm. So now that I'm somewhere healthy, I be having to tell myself to relax. It's cool. Just have a good time. Enjoy yourself, you know. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. He been good to me. Hey, if you ain't following me on my main page, go follow me on my main page, JOETB3. It been good to me. It been good to me, man. It been good to me. I'm gonna get back on here. Yeah, it's very real. It's very real. I'm gonna get back on here, but I'm gonna get back on here at probably about 9:30. I'm gonna get back on here and I'm gonna get back on here about 9:30, man. Y'all come hang out with me. I got stories. I got stories to tell. I got stories to tell. If you ain't got the book, go get the book. What brought me to Texas? Opportunity. Most definitely the Most High. JOETB3. JOETB3. You want to cash app me $1? My cash app is OKSoBoom1. If you ain't got me on Snapchat, go add me on Snapchat. JOETTT Baker. JOETTT Baker. Just go to my website. JTB3.org. JTB3.org. My Instagram, if you ain't got me on Instagram, it's BAKERIII. If you ain't already following me, follow me. If you ain't already following me, hit the follow button. BAKERIII is my IG.